I got fired on my day off, y'all. And no, I wasn't stealing boxes. So it's gotta be a record, dude. All right, so if you've been following, I told you, Tammy, by the way, welcome to the channel, that I had accidentally gotten myself 2 jobs, right? So what happened was I interviewed with a gym. We'll call her Schmanet Mitness. And I got the job and they were really cool. I told them that I had to go to, Ohio to see my son. They were like, yeah, that's fine. When you get back, like, we'll, get you all trained up and, all the things, right? So boom, I go visit my son. I come back, I do all my onboarding paperwork and have my first day of training. And I'm like, oh, this is great because you guys know that I've been on my fitness journey. And I'm like, I'm going to be like at the gym. Like, I'm just going to take my clothes and my headphones and I'll already be there and I'm going to work out, right? Like, this is like perfect. And so I had my first day of training. What I didn't mention is before that, right when I had gotten back from Ohio, another job I had applied for that quite honestly I didn't think I was going to get, interviewed me, and they were supposed to let me know something the middle of next week coming up. Well, they decided that they liked me. So the day of the interview, the lady calls me back and she's like, yeah, no need to wait. We're offering you the job. And this job is like making, like considerably more. I'm not going to say it's like double more. It's not quite double more, but it's considerably more. So I'm like, obviously. So I need to backtrack. The gym hired me because they needed an opener. So it's a 24-hour gym, yes, but they need they are closed. I guess they're not open 24 hours every 7 days a week. So they needed me to come in at 4:30 in the morning on Mondays and open and stay till like 12:30. Well, the other job that I got, they are part-time too. So it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for them. So obviously I had to make a choice, what I was going to do and like tell this lady like, well, if I'm working Monday at my, like, not my real job, but my better paying career focused job, I can't be at the gym, in the morning. And so I told her, like, I knew the first day that I had already gotten this other job, right? So I literally told her, I was upfront with her, told her, I said, I had been interviewing and they, they picked me, I got the job and all of that stuff. And so she was pretty cool. She was like, okay. She was like, we'll see if you can, if they'll let you be off on Monday. And I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, no, because I don't want to do that. Like, I was thinking, I was like, first I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I could. She was like, oh, we can let you off earlier than 12:30 so that I could go to the other job. But I was like, well, that's going to mean I'll be up since like, 3 in the morning until like 6 o'clock in the evening. Like, that's not going to work. So I just told her, I was like, I know if this doesn't work out, that's fine, but it's a no-go on a Monday, for me. But, so she's like, okay, well, would you still like to work here? Because she knew that the money was like better at the other place. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I still want to work here. And she was like, well, what's your availability now? So mind you, I've gone from pretty much being open anytime, except for like my obligations in the evening time on certain days of the week and then Sunday for church. So I've gone from having a almost open schedule completely to schedule is not open, sis. So I finished my second day there, finished my training, and then I'm on the treadmill, and I get a notification, and she says, "Hey, darling, we're going to have to part ways." And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. So that is how I lost a job in 2 days. All right, let's go vlog for the day. I'm actually determined to not be uncomfortable there, so I have to go drug test for this other job. Really praying to Jesus that this CBD oil that I take is actually completely CBD oil and doesn't show up, which, yikes, wouldn't that be a twist in the game? Anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all real quick before we go vlog that I was thinking about it, and I was so tempted to like be rejected and sad about like losing this job and all of this stuff. And I was like, why are you sad? Like, definitely God knows what's best for you. And then I had this revelation, guys, that, do y'all remember when I said I wasn't sure if Jesus wanted me to have a job right now? Like, I know my husband thinks I'm crazy, but I had this, like, I don't know, like, I just felt like I was supposed to be at home. And I'm like, what if I really am supposed to be at home? Like, I don't know. But anyway, I have definitely invited God into, everything. I'm like, hey, interrupt it, disrupt it, get in the way, do whatever you want to do if it's not suiting you, big guy, But, oh, and I should mention, anyway, we'll see. It sucks when you don't really know, when you don't have the next piece of the puzzle. But I went to have the drug test at a like walk-in like lab, Quest Labs, and they weren't doing them when I came in, and then the lady had to come out and help me, and they didn't have anything available for 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, well, that's not going to work clearly because I have to start this Monday. So, oh, my light just went out. Oh no. So we'll see. So I'm about to go see. All right, I'll be back we'll see what we're doing. All right, love you. Of course I have to pee now. Of course I do. Let me just tell y'all what happened. So I just went to the lab. My plan was I'm going to go to the lab, do my little drug test, and then I'm going to go to the gym because they're like basically across the street, right? So I get to the lab a couple minutes early, and mind you, this job is supposed to be starting on Monday, which is like a couple days from now. So they're like, my job is really like, okay, we really want, me to have this drug test done so that I can start, on April 1st or whatever and train and stuff, right? So I'm like, let me hurry up and get there. I find a lab, blah, blah, blah. Try to go to a lab yesterday, and it was like a 2-week wait. You had to have an appointment. It was like ridiculous. So I found a lab that was like, yeah, come in, today. Y'all know I'm already nervous to go back into the gym I just got fired from. So I'm like, already it's like a crazy. So I get to the lab and I can't pee enough, right? So the girl's like, oh yeah, that's like not enough pee. You need to drink some water. So I'm sitting there. I have sit there for an hour, literally drinking so much water, like cup after cup of water. And I'm like, okay, I can feel my belly getting full. Like, clearly I have to pee. My body will not pee. Okay. It just will not pee. It's like, nope, you're not, like, we're not peeing. And I'm like, and now I get home and I have to pee like crazy. So anyway, I psyched myself out and I did not go to the gym. I'm back home because like I totally like freaked myself out and got scared. And now I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, why are you sabotaging yourself? Like, what are you doing? I don't even know. But anyway, I'm probably going to cut the vlog here. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to go inside and pee. And then I'm going to go probably at some point back to the gym. So, I love you guys. Bye.